Hi, first year student. This is Athirul Jabur. I'm going to give this new lecture on reading comprehension. Chapter 13. Love at First Sight. Love at first sight. It was love at first sight. It's always exciting to hear those words. But do people really believe in love at first sight? We asked 40 Americans this question, 18 men and 22 women. 13 people, 32%, said they believed in love at first sight. 27 people, 68%, said they didn't. Next, we wanted to find out who believed in love at first sight and who didn't. We were surprised to find that both younger and older people believed they could fall in love in a few short seconds. We also learned that people from many different professions had love at first sight experiences. These people included a scientist, an artist, and a computer programmer. What was the most interesting thing we learned in our study? More men than women believed in love at first sight. 44% of the men believed in this kind of love, while only 27% of the women did. Here's what some of the men and women in our survey said about love at first sight. Name: John. Occupation: artist. Age: 30. Yes, I believe in love at first sight. It happened to me. I was at a party several years ago when I saw Louisa. I knew she was the one for me when her eyes flashed back at me. It was like they looked into my heart, read my life story. That night at the party, I went over to Louisa and asked her to perform. She said, "Of course, I was waiting for you to ask." That was 3 years ago, and we got married after that. Name: Mark. Occupation: salesperson. Age: 35. I didn't used to believe in love at first sight, but now I do. About 4 years ago, I was giving a sales presentation when this amazing woman walked into the room. We made eye contact, and my heart started beating faster. After my presentation, I introduced myself, and she and I went out for dinner the next night. We talked, and by the end of the evening, I was truly in love with her. That feeling of love at first sight was like nothing else. In just a few seconds, I was filled with intense energy and passion. Anne and I got married a year later. Name: Emily. Occupation: college student. Age: 23. No, I don't believe in love at first sight. Love comes later in a relationship. When I met my friend, I felt something tingly. I guess you could call it puppy love. But it wasn't true love. It took about a year for true love to develop between us. Name: Carol. Occupation: writer. Age: 37. Do I believe in love at first sight? No, not really. Love is based on trust and shared experiences and values. Love takes time to develop. You fall in love slowly by talking to a special person, writing him love letters, fighting, making up. The key to love is staying excited about the other person, month after month, year after year. Name: Sarah. Occupation: high school senior. Age: 18. I don't think love at first sight happens very often, but of course it happens sometimes. It makes me happy to think that it might happen to me. If I didn't believe love at first sight was possible, it would be really depressing. Now answer the following questions according to the given passage. What is love from first sight? Do you believe in it? Why? Some people have been asked about love from first sight. What are they from? What were the results about love from first sight? Who believed in love from first sight, young or older people? Have farmers been included among those who were asked about love? What was the most surprising results about love? How did John and Louisa's relationship end up? How did Mark come to know the woman he loves? How long did it take Emily to fall in love? Carol's opinion about love seemed different from the other stories. What did she believe in? Has Sarah ever fallen in love? Give the meaning of the following words or expressions: exciting, surprised, believed, fall in love, professions, experiences, learned, survey, happened, perform, sales presentation, passion, guess, develop, based on, trust, making up, depressing. Thanks for listening. Now, would you please do the exercises on pages 125 to 130? Good luck.